Hey John, I'm not getting any signal, so I'm just gonna record everything here and then send it to you. But we're all down under the pool area. Such a beautiful day again. All right, so we are here with Christian Beatty here. All right. So we are walking around the perimeter of the property. So there's the view. Gorgeous. So he's taking a look at the bottom. Looking at the ceiling, the top from the lanai area.
That have evidence right now is spalding.
Oh, can you put this on? You can see that too.
Oh.
It's a microphone. Let me do it. Can I put it here?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. All right, let's see if they work. Okay, go for it, sir.
So the two outer columns are the only ones that are visibly cracking, with some spalding taking place at the top. And it would appear that this deck was poured on some kind of slab, because I'm looking at concrete underneath, which is good. I do have a concern between the tile that's on top and the wood ceiling that's underneath. Hoping that that's all been waterproofed really well, because that potentially could be an issue. At this point, it just looks like a lot of deferred maintenance, because it's very consistent. It's not one area or two areas. It's the area that's the closest to the water is the area that looks the worst, and I think that's just a lot of deferred maintenance. Yeah, I would not have chosen this material as an outdoor material.
What material is that?
This type of, I don't know what this wood is, but they put a heavy polyurethane or a varnish coating on it, and it's all, beginning to fail. So I would say that it probably is not a tear down, but that it is repairable, because there's a lot of, like I said, deferred maintenance and some obvious complete failure, which is those two main posts and the ceiling. But it would appear that you might have some sound structure here, because none of the tile is cracking. There doesn't look like there's been any movement on these main pillars in the center. All of the grout looks intact, with one exception here, but that looks like that might just be they missed putting enough grout in, but I don't see any cracking. Yeah, let's see, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you have 12 big supports. Well, here's a crack. So there's one crack I found. Looks like somebody tried to repair it. I have some on the tile here. Yeah, this one pillar on the inside has 3 definite cracks in it. It's decent. Look at that one, look at this one. Oh, yeah, no, you got movement here. So here's another one that's had movement, and they filled it in with caulking. Some here, crack there.
Christian, do you think it's like a wear and tear, or is it some structural foundational issue? Or?
Well, no, it's not wear and tear. Something's failing. Wear and tear would be something wearing out. But when you have movement in concrete, it means that the infrastructure inside the concrete is failing and it's pushing out. How did the water get in there is the question. Because it's a water issue.
From the pool? Or?
No, I'm going to guess that it's from the top. Partially based on the fact that you see it happening up here from the top. And as water gets inside there, you know, yep. And by the way, it's not just water, it's salt water, because the salt is super strong here. So,
Make sure that it's securely clipped.
oh yeah, okay.
Okay.
Do you know when this was built, this lanai?
Lanai. Oh, well, the house was built in '64, and both portions were built roughly around the same time. It's all handwritten, the building permit package. We have one though.
So
60s.
the lanai is in the 60s then?
Yeah, I'd say late '60s. Yeah. So lanai was built in 1960s.
80 to 90.
Yeah.
2000. So you're looking at 50 years.
Yeah, because the pool was here. I know the pool was permitted in like '67 or something, so they probably had the lanai around that time.
Oh, there's a good crack right there. Yeah, I think there are issues with this lanai for sure. It's not just in one area, but it's in a number of areas. And anytime you have a tile deck that's exposed, you have to ask yourself, how is that waterproofed? And I see a bunch of failure on the front. There is a good chance that water has gotten through there and has come down into the ceiling and into the top of these pilings. These big, what are those? 20 by 20, 18 by 18 posts or pillar pilings. The house looks great. It's just down here by the water is a little bit, looks like it has to get opened up some.
Nice. So we don't know what the scope of the work is going to be until you open it up.
Exactly.
Okay.
Are there any plans to this house?
Yeah.
Oh, there are.
We have them all printed. I just picked them up from the DPP like last
Oh, nice.
week.
So the architect is on there, engineer.
Should be, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a 40-page packet we picked up.
So there might
Not
be
original,
a detail of how this was put together then.
Possibly, yeah.
Okay.
We can take a look. It's upstairs, yeah.
John, that would be a really helpful thing, is to look at the plans and what were the specs that were detailed out, how they put this together. That would really help in what we're looking at.
All right. Okay. So, John, I will send this video to you, but then also
Hi, John. The realtor just indicated you have city gas here, which is a huge plus because you can go with a tankless water heater, which is really cost effective, never runs out. So, yeah.
So we are going under the
Wine cellar.
Yeah, so they have the solar water heater there. There, yeah, the light doesn't really. It kind of works in the back. But
Well, this is obviously all copper. Yeah, that's not showing me much. But at least, I mean, I've never seen a galvanized solar, so that's good. These things are a joke in Hawaii.
These things are what?
Wine cellars in Hawaii are a joke.
It's
I
not
messed
too
with
warm,
them.
right?
It's too warm, way too warm.
Yeah, this is too warm. Right
So the thing to do is you just get to stand up, sub-zero wine refrigerators that are designed.
John has an amazing collection of wine. He loves wine.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah, I've worked on a bunch of them, and it's too hard to keep the humidity out. So it's constantly drawing heat, and it works the machinery. So that's why just getting the Sub-Zero makes really two nice side-by-sides. $20,000. I believe it's all been.
They did a big renovation in 2020. 2020? Yeah.
So that's copper coming in.
2000. Where's that?
Yeah, so that's copper coming in.
So it's a copper.
Yeah, this is a much modern kitchen. Just look around. That's not cool.
Do we fix this or what?
You're not supposed to have, if that's line voltage meaning 120 volts. If that is line voltage, that's supposed to be in a conduit.
So how would you fix that?
Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see this. Oh no, that's landscape lighting wire. Yeah, that's not Romex.
Okay.
It's all copper gutters. Nice.
Copper gutter. Is it in good shape?
Yeah. From what I've seen, this is the kind of stuff, they make this in stainless. This is not. It's all rusting. Look at that.
Oh, it's rusty. So you have to replace it with stainless.
Yeah,
material.
and they make it. They make this exact thing, and this all in stainless. This is for the solar. Yeah, I don't know where that solar goes to. See all this kind of stuff?
Yeah.
when the wood gets furry like this, it's beginning to fall apart. It is fixable, and this is still solid enough. This could, but it would take you know, stripping this down. You have to put an epoxy wood hardener on it and then paint it. This has been replaced, obviously. See all this soft stuff right here? See all that?
Yeah.
That's actually repairable.
It is repairable.
Yeah, without taking this off. You know, this, same thing's happening to this. That's not good, electrical. I don't know what's going on there, but that's, there used to be a GFI there, and it's no longer there. That should be closed.
You need to reinstall the GFCI code, right?
I mean, honestly, I'm just giving you bird's eye view of what I'm seeing, but you really need to have an inspector go through and give you an electrical report and check all those things. Not just, but I'm just seeing that, you know, this is typical deferred maintenance.
Absolutely.
You know?
Hire inspector for sure.
So this is copper. Yeah, this is all copper pipe. So far I'm seeing all copper pipe, which is good. That means at some point they changed over. You know, it's all fixable. Okay, when you look over there, you can see a nightmare of electrical. You want to, somebody has to look at that.
Oh, those exposed. Is that good?
No. This was added on at some point.
Oh, this was added on.
Yeah.
You mean the lanai?
This whole, yeah, the lanai and this whole thing. Are these the original owners?
No, she's had it for about 7 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we got something.
Here's a little stuff about the columns. I mean, I just kind of got to this, so I don't know. Foundation flooring plan and the column detail.
Oh. I need a magnifying glass.
Can you scan and send it to me? Yes, we can. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So John can have. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is very valuable.
$10. So John, the listing agent went to the Department of Planning and Permitting to get this plan. So we're going to have a scan and send it to you right away today.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd literally have to get a magnifying glass to read all that.
Okay. It is small. How can I even read that? It's way too small.
Well, that's cool that you have this. Oh. Where's the date? 3/17/2000.
March 17.
Oh, so this was
2000.
probably the kitchen then. So they have to show a set of plans for the whole house.
Oh, because the
When they
kitchen
did
was
the-
done in 2000.
In 2000, I didn't mean
2000.
20.
Okay.
I was thinking in my head, it's almost been 20 years.
All right. Okay. So.
Okay. There's
This
copper.
is part of where they, oh yeah, okay. This
There's
is part of where
copper.
they opened up the plumbing.
Why did they open up the plumbing again?
Because the tenant's son or daughter threw up in the shower and it clogged the drain. This is a master shower up here. So
Oh,
if you look, they patched up the drywall up there. They opened it up.
got it.
No insulation.
No sound insulation.
Well, there should be insulation.
insulation
It's all
in
AC.
general.
The house is AC.
Yeah, so the central AC is there, and then a separate one in the theater room, and everything else is split.
Mm.
There's a theater room.
So upstairs it has a split AC.
Oh, this is nice.
What kind of wood is that?
Well, we're not 100% sure, but what do you think, Christian?
I'm taking a guess, but it's this typical Bali.
Bali.
I mean, it could be teak, but there's Burmese teak is the best. This looks like stuff out of Bali, which is good, by the way. It's not a bad material. But that's not a positive. I don't know. I know some woods, but I don't know all the woods. I mean, this whole thing, the way this is made, this is not made in a West Coast, East Coast factory. It came from
Same doors in
Indo.
the bathroom or bedroom over there.
Mm.
Lots of wood we're not sure about what it is. Everybody always asks what this is.
Yeah. Yeah, very nice, really. I mean, if you like this style, this is pretty nice.
It is. It is very cool.
How far do you go with all these little things? They're missing the plate, strike plate. They're missing should be a dust box in here.
Oh, to lock it.
No, the dust box is just so you're not looking at wood when you see the hardware. These hinges are cheap hinges, missing a screw there, probably because it broke. They were screwing into it. This is usually kind of hard, so if you don't pre-drill, you snap the screw, and then how do you put another screw in there? Because it's in the way.
Right.
So whoever did this just left it out. These kinds of doors are pretty rough. You can see they shimmed it, to make this hinge work. Because these are hand, carved oftentimes in Bali, and they're just not, that's part of the look of them, is they're kind of rough and not perfectly straight. And I imagine the original hinges must have failed because these look more or less new. They didn't screw this. You can see that? He's probably snapped that one. He said, oh man, that's getting tight. I'm not going to screw that anymore. I mean, it's just how far do you detail something out?
Oh, wow, I see that.
This would have been nice in bronze, oil rub bronze or something rather than bright brass.
Oops, sorry.
That's all right.
I just
Walking in.
Buddy's out here.
Oh, you're talking to the buddy?
Yeah.
Stephen was talking to a buddy.
Who's buddy?
They jump out of the water sometimes.
Frogs?
Talking, we scare
Oh,
them.
the fish.
This guy, the one with the dots on his back, about a year ago, he's about this big.
Oh my goodness.
There's some money in here.
Yeah. So the orange one and the white one are like the parents.
This in itself is a very valuable
This is really special.
part of the house.
Yeah, and all the light. It's a great sitting area. It's just really quiet here. And then when you open the windows, it's like raging out there, right? So that's a good part. That's a good
It
part
is
about
quiet here.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
protected, so your
Yeah.
house doesn't get right? From the
Right.
elements. Because look at this wood.
Mm-hmm.
Look how good shape this is in.
Yeah.
All this, yeah.
For being outside.
Yeah.
This is where the cesspool is, Kristen. Right here. There's a board underneath here
Ah.
where the cap is.
Oh, where?
Underneath there, yeah.
Oh, it's this one right here.
Oh, you don't have to. Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's the cesspool.
Cesspool or septic?
Cesspool.
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 Yeah. So
If
we're
it was
gonna-
septic, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be a
Well, it would
pleasant
probably
surprise.
it'd be one of those aerobic ones right now.
Mm.
Yeah. That's what we're using.
So Mike's house
Yeah.
is on cesspool, and it's never filled up, which means it's a lava tube
Yeah.
going out.
She never has to they inspected it, same thing, it wasn't full at all. Like, how many years ago did John say?
I don't
Couple
know,
years
few
ago?
or-
Yeah.
Never filled up?
Yeah, it was empty. Or, I mean,
yeah,
very
mine is
low.
always empty too.
Oh,
So, yeah,
yours are cesspool too?
yeah. So good percolation out here.
That's why they want to
I love
change
to
it.
surf out here.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, this side of the roof looks great, by the way.
What kind of roof is that?
Shake, heavy shake, cedar. I
Yeah,
see.
if you want to look from the room up here, Christian.
Oh,
there's a
sure.
really good view of the
Yeah.
roof, and you can see
It's all copper flashing. That's good.
Yeah, we had somebody look at it recently, and they said there's not no cupping or anything like that.
Mm. You know, this is the kind of thing you'd have to go through and, you know, open and close and see. And these look like Anderson. Are they Anderson?
They still work, actually,
Yeah,
yeah.
we opened them up a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
It's just some of the frame, like on this one, you can see.
Yeah, these are Andersons.
Oh, these are locking it. Yeah, we don't even lock it. We never lock
Okay, there we go.
it. Yeah, never lock it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Still in good shape.
Yeah.
This is stainless. It always gets me, and I've had conversations with them at Anderson's. You put stainless and then you put steel. And it's
Steel.
like,
Or the screws are steel, right?
exactly. It's like,
And they rust, right?
so this is all salvageable. This comes off so that you can get to this.
Okay.
Here's that furry wood again. But you can fix that by putting wood, epoxy wood hardener, then oil primer, and then paint. Or Anderson will sell you a new piece and you just start fresh. But usually these bottoms are always failing because of the moisture. Water sits on there. It's not the best wood they use.
Keep it open, Steven. Do you ever see coconut floors?
I have not. I saw that when I came in. Oh, coconut.
Yeah. Apparently, I've heard it's not very cost prohibitive to use these days.
Mm.
This is where the leak was, or not the leak, but the plumbing where they had to access it when it was
Oh, it's
Also, it
those
was
things.
clogged. Yeah.
But it's fixed now.
Yeah, it's fixed.
So, John, this was clogged because of the tenants.
Because of the tenant's son or daughter vomited in the shower. Do you know, is everything fixed with that? When the plumber, did he give it a total clear? He's just, they never painted over?
Yeah, I
They
think
did.
they're just waiting to fix that one piece, right?
With the,
Yeah, that roof is in pretty good shape, actually. The other thing you look for on a shake roof is you want to see an 8-inch exposure, not a 10-inch. So this is done correctly.
So this is 8-inch exposure.
Yeah, so what you have there is you have 3 layers of shingles per 2 feet. When people get cheap, they go 10-inch exposure, then you only have 2 layers of shingle per 2 feet. So you could literally lose the first layer of shingle and you're still going to have protection on the roof. So that's a good, and it looks in decent shape.
When was the roof
Is this original, you think?
I don't, no, not original.
Somebody's paddling out.
I know, I saw that, yeah. I would probably say this was done with the 2000 renovation.
2000. So prior to your client purchasing it.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm.
Dude, that guy's going out.
I was just going to ask you. I've never
Oh,
surfed.
there's a
That's
surfer
Keiko's, right?
out there, John.
He's
I don't know.
going
If,
to
Is that
see-
Keiko's?
Yeah, here's Keiko's right here, right where it's kind of, you see the little lump right
Yeah. And he's still paddling out.
does it show? Well, they have the roof in here, but I don't know if that means that they replaced it. Yeah.
Yeah, you got some wear and tear on the floor. I wonder, that feels like termite.
Termite.
Feels like it.
Never noticed it.
A lot of separation. Yeah. What a great location, I tell you.
So this could be termite, but we will have to do actual inspection for this, John.
So, you know, gutters. Obviously, that's not a good thing to fill your gutters up with tree rubbish. I have actually copper screens that you can put on top of that
Oh, really?
that will help dramatically keeping the gutters cleared.
Oh, so there's a gutter.
There's another deck, huh?
Let's go take a look there.
Guy's still paddling out. Yeah.
Yeah, he has his microphone on his shirt.
Me? I do?
Yeah, I put it on here, right here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I'm being listened to.
Oh, so that's, if we go outside, that's where we're gonna be able to see it. The deck. So this could be like a guest room.
The heck? I want to break something.
Should I ask Sarah? Sarah! Let me see. Sarah? Those open too, but we always go up with them. Alright, it came out this way.
This looks new. I don't know what that is. Is that gas? I don't know what that is.
Sarah, do you know what this is? This pipe?
Is that a gas line? Looks new. You can see the
Could
markings.
be.
Is there
I mean,
a gas stove and all
There
that?
is a gas stove.
I think
And
that's
I
a
know
gas
it's
line.
connected to the street, so.
That's
what
gas, yeah.
Is this the gas line?
Yep, the meter's right outside the door, the rock wall. there.
Yeah, so that was just
Oh,
replaced.
up on the other side.
Boy, that is a big valve. Is that your the water line?
I think it is, yeah.
Oh, that's a nice big water line.
Let me see.
It's all copper.
Could that be the main?
I think that's what it looks like. You know, this is just standard framing material. There's nothing fancy about this wood,
Okay.
which is fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but it needs to be painted again. dryer vent. You know, this is the typical stuff you're going to see on a boat.
On a boat.
So these trees belong to the neighbors, right?
Mm-hmm. You can cut anything hanging over your property, and not even ask them
Okay.
legally.
Legally, you could cut it off.
Or you can ask them.
Yeah.
You can ask them nicely, and maybe they'll do it.
Is there fruit hanging? Is it like banana trees or no?
No, that's definitely not banana tree, but there's no banana trees on this property.
Okay.
I did just ask him because we were just at his house whose wall this was because we don't have a survey, and he said it's a party wall.
Oh,
He says,
so they both share it.
yeah.
The property line's down the
So
center.
We haven't had the survey, but
Property line is in the middle of this wall.
So
that's
there's
what this owner believes. He said he believes it's a shared wall.
It's a shared wall.
here's your gas regulator, probably for your stove,
Where?
right there in the basket.
Okay, in the basket, right?
That's a double check valve, probably for your irrigation. These look like all sprinkler valve boxes. Here's the irrigation clock,
That
right
one?
there on the wall.
Uh-huh.
It's a sprinkler clock. And there's a soft spot. Moisture got inside there. Just all maintenance, regular maintenance. What is that up there?
That's a bedroom above the garage.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well,
So
you,
when we first enter,
Yeah.
remember the stairs? We didn't go up the
oh,
stairs.
okay.
Let's go take a look at that. I think that's the last remaining bedroom.
Okay. Which way?
Which
We
way?
can go through the house.
Okay. Ladies first.
Thank you.
Oops. You got caught on it. I love his shirt photos.
Okay, that one's oak. Yeah, see this kind of stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
Just needs to be cleaned, and
Same.
all of this, you know, it's just deferred maintenance.
Right.
These are Anderson windows.
Okay.
We get asked a lot about this one too, and thinking it's some kind of teak maybe.
Huh.
The whole room is not that wood.
Oh, nice and airy up here.
Yeah, the AC's on.
Oh,
Looks very nice.
oh, the same railing detail, just painted.
Oh my God, this is that.
Yeah, that's
John, this is a Beth Chang's listing inside that, inside the Black Point, the one that we went to.
I mean, this looks like coconut, don't you think? Like that,
It does look similar to that.
the flooring.
floor.
Yes.
Yeah.
It actually does.
It would seem that they got a deal, you know, with all of the doors and flooring and this kind of, all this stuff is not, you don't buy that at Home Depot, so They must have gotten a really good deal, you know,
Yeah.
thing from Bali. I mean, the floor even looks like the coconut, but in a parquet.
Yeah, that's what we've been told. That it's a
Oh, okay.
parquet.
All right. Wow, what a shot that is.
Do you see the diamond head like that? Christian, isn't it gorgeous?
It's incredible. This would be my room right here, up
Right?
here. Yeah, that is incredible.
It is.
Wow. It does seem like this house is somewhat protected from that onslaught. Like the Black Point house, it's non-stop onslaught, but which over the long term is a good thing, to be protected somewhat.
This is really special.
Yeah, it's a nice room.
So overall, Christian, what would you just say, kind of like I know we went over a lot of features and areas, but just generally, what's your...
Oh, the house is in reasonably good shape. It just has a deferred maintenance to it that would need to be attended to, but nothing other than the lanai on the ocean. Nothing is, you know, shot to, you know, or have to be rebuilt. It could all be fixed and maintained. The lanai is a big question mark. And you need a doorstop over here. Oh.
Oops. All right here.
Yeah, but I mean, the house is in pretty good shape, considering where it is. See how beefy these hinges are compared to those inside ones?
Oh,
These are all brass, solid brass hinges. I bet these came from Bali too. You know, this little detail, somebody... Someone forgot to paint.
Oh, up there.
There too. The panels. Oh, you got photovoltaic then. So you got solar.
That's just for the hot water.
That's hot.
That's for the solar hot water. That's what we've been told. There's only solar hot water.
You don't have photovoltaic here?
Why, those look like PV panels?
They do. It's exactly what they look like. Matter of fact, I think you have electrical on that far corner conduit. I think those are photovoltaic.
That'll be news to us. I don't know. We've seen their electric, not the actual statement, but they've given it to us.
It won't be hard to find if you go to where the electrical is coming in. There'll be labeling indicating that there's photovoltaic.
It's right where that gas line was, I think. So from the street.
Yeah, see the conduit coming off of it?
Yeah, I do.
These are photovoltaic panels, which need to be cleaned. You can see they're dirty on
So
top.
right there.
If they put these in on the remodel, because I did this, there was a deal that HECO, it was a direct, almost a kilowatt hour for kilowatt hour. They don't do that anymore.
Oh, yeah.
So I got in on my own house.
Oh.
I want to say what year, it was like it's before COVID, maybe 2017, and then they changed the law.
Yeah.
So people still do it, but they're not getting the same. So if he's on the older, then that's a great deal. That's
Can you find out?
Yeah, I can find out for
All right.
sure. Right on. So it would be on the electrical meter out to the
Yeah, where the main panel is, there should be.
we can go through that little gate right here.
This one?
Yeah, I mean, I just noticed this today while we were walking to the neighbors, so I'm not sure. We didn't really.
Oh no, this is
And
not.
this little
Oh,
spot.
this is new. It's a new meter. It's supposed to have a red tag on it, and I don't see that. That's that new meter that they asked people if they wanted.
This is a new gas meter.
That's a new gas meter. I mean, relatively new. Look at how clean it is. Yeah. Which, it's interesting because the line is new. So, I believe the city is responsible up to this point, and then the owner is responsible up, you know, from here to the house. But yeah, that's a new meter. I think that's I'm 99% certain that's photovoltaic.
Okay.
But there would be somewhere, I don't see it here on these
Pico would
boxes.
know then, right?
Hiko should know, and actually it should show on the bill.
Yeah, I'll ask them to look at the bill. They've always told us it was just for the solar hot water, but so we'd be really surprised, but
This because the solar hot water, they're bigger panels. They're like this tall, and it's usually 2-3 panels per water heater,
And
not
there's-
like multiple.
yeah. I'll ask.
Unless
the
there's something
property manager.
there might be
Maybe
something
he
I
can
don't
pull it
know.
up and
Yeah.
look.
How much
Maybe it's
is-
just not a big.
How much is the electricity bill?
I off the top of my head, I want to say it's around like 800 or 900 of
Well,
month.
that's up there.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't reflect the price of a
Photovoltaic.
but I have that in a spreadsheet I can share with you as well.
Yeah. I have at mine 18 panels, so that's not a very big. And there's just 3 of us in the house.